name is Srinivasan, and I've been a project manager, and I can proudly say I am a certified project manager now. So I have 15 years of experience in the IT services industry. I worked with Wipro, HP, IBM. Currently, I work for TCS. So as you know, I'm a competent project manager, but what I lacked was the certification. So that's one of the things I wanted to achieve. So finally, I got it with your support and guidance. And yes.
So tell us, when did you start? When did you started this preparation, and then how you went through this entire process?
Sure. Okay. But before that, I would like to tell a little story. I started my journey in 2013. So I did my first training. My organization organized this training. I did the training. I looked at the size of the PMP guide. Okay, that it's not my cup of tea. I'm not going to do it. So it fell through the cracks for so many years. So then today's market demands competent project managers, and they even need technical project managers, and you need to be agile. So I wanted to give it a shot, and one of my friends, his name is Raja, he referred me to this institute. So then I enrolled because I need a helping hand. So I called you, and you gave me you briefly told about your curriculum and how you're going to handle, and I also liked your commitment as a mentor. So I like these things because nowadays we would like to watch videos, right? So that setup, that method of teaching the curriculum really impressed me, because you told me that I don't need to refer to any books. So that's one of the things that really impressed. So I made up my mind and tried to give it a shot.
Very good. So when you went through the videos and the content, whatever we are given, the road to project success and IC Leap, do you feel that after taking exam, if it's sufficient, whatever content we are given, or you want us to add any other things in that content?
Absolutely, sir. It was 100%. You covered everything. So as you always tell us, we need to give 2 hours. So I really just followed 2 hours. Whether I would pick up many of this, because sometimes I would think, okay, I cannot get most of the things. Then one of your audios, really opened my mind. You don't need to memorize anything. You just need to understand it. Even if I don't remember after the video ended, you don't have to worry about it. It will be back of your mind. So I really just followed that. I watch videos every day, and I refer to the PPTs. So I think the curriculum is good. I don't think you don't have to refer to any books, PMBOK or Ritamag, I mean, any other external books. The videos and PPTs are good enough. And IC Leap is a great tool. And even I didn't, comparatively, when you compare it with the PMI, the actual exam, the IC Leap tool is very good. It's very interactive, and it's better than PMI tool, I would say. So the simulation of the IC Leap is very good.
Very good. Tell us a little about exam. Okay, how was the exam?
Yes,
questions, and what kind of a questions you got it? Little about, if you remember.
Yeah, sure. So most of the questions, I think the marks really helped me. So most of the questions were agile and hybrid. So as always, and I mean, I've been hearing this feedback from other other guys who have completed the course. So most of them are agile and hybrid. So I get about 10 to 15% in waterfall methods. So since I have been a project manager in the traditional method, I have been doing my projects in traditional method. Before the exam, I listened to one of your audios, so where you were talking about the mindset. You sent one PPT, so that opened up my mind. So I was just preparing myself prior to the exam, how to approach the exam. So I developed two things on my mind. One is strategy, and the second is the agile mindset. So I approached the exam with the agile mindset. So you don't have to remember anything. The marks really covered everything. So the marks is just identical to the actual exam. So if you are able to complete 4 marks, and after I completed the marks, I read through the question. Even though if I answer a question correctly, I would go back and see, because sometimes it will work like fluke, right? So I would go back and make sure that I understood correctly. Then I made the right answer. I also go back and see all the wrong answers I have done. Then, so marks really helped me. So there was no difference between marks and the actual exam. The question pattern, patterns may be similar. what I say, you don't have to go for the pattern. The marks have the similar mindset. So you pick up the mindset from your mark, it will reflect in the exam. So the questions will reflect the same agile mindset, whatever you covered in the marks. So if you have the same mindset, then you can crack the exam. And the questions were pretty easy for this. I don't find it any difficult because first mark was really difficult for me. Once I got through that, then it gave me enough confidence. So the exam was relatively easy when I compare, when I have done already 4 marks, right? So yeah, the questions were mostly agile mindset. So my suggestion is to develop an agile mindset before the exam. So you don't have to worry about any patterns or questions.
And how about the last 1 week, whatever we are given a support, daily questions, and then before the exam, some audios, after before the training, before you go for exam also, we are given certain audios and calls. So do you really see that added any value for you on the exam? On the
Absolutely,
method?
sir. I would like to request, okay, I would like to request you to do some podcast on Spotify.
Okay.
So I even put a Google review. So please do some release more audios, because like I said, since the curriculum has changed nowadays, you don't get more formulas, right?
Mm.
The current exam content outline is very agile focused. So you don't have to read so many stuff. You just need to develop a mindset. So I would suggest include more audios prior to the exam, because I remember that on the morning of my exam, I was listening to one of the audios 10 times while walking. I listened to it in the park. I was listening to continuously, because where you were talking about one of the references from Sachin Tendulkar, how he approaches the game on the day. So you were talking about strategy. So strategy is one of the things really helped me, because during the exam I ran into a technical issue. I could not, my keyboards were not functioning. So I didn't panic. So I thought, okay, I waited for 5 minutes. Then nobody came back. I applied different strategy. I restarted my laptop. I thought I took a risk, because as a project manager, you have to take a risk. So I restarted my laptop. I didn't panic. I went back and I approached the proctor. I explained the issue to him. He understood. Then he asked me to resume the exam. So then the time was reduced. I lost about 15 minutes. So I took a break, and I was just breathing myself. Then I went there. I had to solve 120 questions out of 130 minutes. So that was a new challenge for me. So I had to put up a different strategy. I didn't want to. I reduced the number of questions where I put mark for review. So whatever I do, I highlight the question. I make sure I put the right answer the first time, because I know that I'm already lost 15 minutes. So I have to reduce the number of marks per review. So that really helped me. So the reason why that happened for me, because I listened to your audios and they were you're talking about strategy. So I told myself, okay, because I told me that you have to apply a different strategy, so that will help you win this exam. So strategy is one thing, and the agile mindset. You also sent one agile mindset PPT that also helped me. So these two things I would really recommend, and I request you to put more audios, sir. And of course, the curriculum is better. Everybody's talking about the curriculum, but I would like to emphasize your audios. Do more audios. If you wish, you can open a Spotify channel, and I can, even though if I'm not part of this Infocareer, I can listen to your audios on Spotify.
Sure, sure. Definitely, we are on the preparation, and definitely we'll pull out more audios and then update it. Thanks for that valuable feedback, and thanks for sharing this experience. Okay, the strategy, changing other things, and it really motivates when whoever listen to this. Okay, so thanks for sharing that. And when you saw that, congratulations, you cleared one milestone. Okay, and then you saw above target in your certificate. How was that experience?
Yeah, like I said, at one point of time, since I was taking the exam at home, and due to the technical issue, I lost 50 minutes. So I was very panicked. I lost the confidence actually. I thought I had failed already. Then second, and the third, as I was progressing to the next modules, it really helped the confidence. The questions were, I didn't struggle, because I didn't have to think twice. As soon as I read it for the first time, I got it. So then I got the confidence. Even though I was confident, at the last moment, I was very panicked, because that delay, the 30 seconds, it's going to, it's one of the significant milestones for everybody, right? My heart was pumping for 30 seconds. Then I saw the message, congratulations. Even though I had to make sure whether I cleared or not, because I didn't say anything. Then it talked about you should reward and celebrate yourself, something like that. So I thought, okay, I cleared it. But I never expected about target. So as soon as I saw that, I called you. So yeah, one of the significant milestones in my career, in my life actually, because you put your hard work and you because my wife has been a great support. Even my kid, he didn't come to me, right? So they have been very motivating and very supportive. So it's been a 2 months exercise. Family, me and you, we collaborate each other, and we are achieved towards our goal. So that was a defining moment. 2 months of hard work and trust just popped up on the screen in one go.
Thank you for sharing that. And please convey our regards to your family members also. Without their support, it will not be possible. And special wishes from Infocareer for all family members also. Please convey that.
Thank you, sir.
And finally, what do you want to tell to PMP aspirants? So anybody want to go for this milestone in their career? What do you want to say to them?
Yes, in today's times, PMP is, I would say, please do before they make it mandatory, because the markets are changing and they're going very agile. So please do the certificate. It will give you enough confidence, and you can, you can apply these concepts in your day-to-day life also. So as a PM, you must have this certification, and enroll yourself into 100 hours hackathon. If you lend 100 hours to hackathon, you will clear the exam. That's all I can say. Because 2 hours a day, it's relatively easy. You can listen to the audio anywhere, whatever you do, you go. Sometimes I used to listen to the audio when I was walking in the park, right? So it's just a mindset. Nowadays, like I said, the curriculum has changed now. The exam content outline is mostly based on the mindset. So you just need to develop a mindset for 1 or 2 months, then you will easily crack. So, and Infocareer really particularly helps us aim that game. Helps us achieve that goal easily, because of they shortened the curriculum, which is made easy for you to grasp every day. You don't have to mug up everything, right? So that's why choose Infocareer. Spend 2 hours a day. Even if if you cannot spend 2 hours a day, yeah, forget it. You can pick up your speed over the weekend. So dedicate yourself, take a vacation, and before the exam, please take a couple of days off, then do your exam, do the marks, and talk to Shekhar sir, and periodically assess your feedback, then go for the exam. I think Infocareer will help you achieve this goal. That's what I would say to the aspirants.
Thank you, Srinivasan. Thanks for precisely saying your experience, and it's lots for us. Thanks for sharing it, and so thanks for joining this call and then sharing your experience. And all the best for your career. Please be in communication. We'll be moving you to a new group of people where we'll be keep sharing any PDU sessions, free sessions, paid sessions, whichever works for you. You can keep sharing, keep learning, and then enhance your skills on PDU learning also. Okay. So thank you, Srinivasan. Thank you for your support.
Thank you very much, sir.